Well, Seahawks getting set for a big one this weekend. They got a big one done last weekend against the San Francisco 49ers, and now another division rival in front of them with the Arizona Cardinals coming to town, and we get a chance to speak to a member of this offensive line who had a great day out there last week. Charles Cross is with us on the Emerald Queen Casino Sportsbook Hotline. How are you, man?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. It's got to feel good to get that win under your belt, not only because you had a 2-game losing streak, but to beat the 49ers. Are you somebody who pays attention to the trends? Because all over the broadcast they're talking about, Brock Purdy is 5-0 and the 49ers have beaten the Seahawks this many times in a row. Is that something you're even aware of going into that game?
Yeah, it's something I know about, but I don't think about it like that. You got to take one game at a time and focus on the week that you have and prepare for the game of the upcoming week.
How did you, once you went back and looked at the game tape, did it match how you felt you played when you're out there? I'm sure you're probably feeling like, man, this is going well, we're doing well. And then when you watch it on tape, did it confirm what you thought out there on the field?
Yeah, I feel like we played well, but we always can continue to improve and get better week to week.
How do you feel like your season has gone, just individually?
I feel like it's going well so far. Just continue to work to get better week to week. Continue getting better, working out the fine details. Just having make sure everyone on the same page and we continue to grow as offense.
As far as what the O-line is being asked to do this year, obviously different system, different coaches. Is it a lot different than the approach from last year, or is it pretty similar?
It has its differences. I feel like as O-line, you only can run so many things as far as the run game. You have different things in the pass game, but I feel like it's not that much different.
Just as far as your off season went, did you have anything in mind that you're coming off of last season where you said, okay, I want to work on this. It could anything. I want to gain weight. I want to lose weight. I want to get faster, stronger. Anything like that you worked on in the off season?
I definitely just wanted to work on my overall game, make sure I'm taking care of my body, prepare my body for the long season, and just make sure I'm healthy, I'm ready to go each week.
Just as far as being in the league now for a couple of years, how much have you changed in terms of the way you prepare? Right, you come in as a rookie, you don't really understand the grind of the NFL season. Now you've gone through it a couple times. Is it dramatically different how you prepare yourself?
Yeah, I would say just because I learned a lot more from year to year, just from having different guys in our room and picking what they know and trying to implement it in my routine and using it to my advantage.
So are you a guy that would ask questions to the older players and just kind of pick their brain, or do you kick back and watch?
A little bit of both. If they do something that I'm not familiar with, I ask them about it and see how that helps them, and I try to implement it into my routine and see how it works.
Yeah, it makes sense. Just as far as this offense goes, give me a sense of what it was like out there on the field, that drive to win the game. Geno, obviously, with that great scramble to score the game-winning touchdown. What kind of conversation is happening in that huddle? Is he somebody who's kind of pumping you guys up, like, we got this, everybody do your job, or what kind of conversation's happening there?
Man, when Geno made each play call, he felt so confident in the play call, When he had a chance to scramble, he made plays, and it was just a calm sense. It felt so calm. It was cool, collected, and we played as a group, as a team.
It's got to be satisfying, though, to see him scamper into the end zone, courtesy of some nice blocks from the offensive line, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So when you look at the team coming up this weekend here, give me a sense of because I think the Cardinals are better than anybody, certainly me. I didn't expect them to be sitting here in first place after 10 games, but there they are. So what are you seeing? What is it they do well?
We know they're a good team overall. Have a good offense, good defense. They play real complementary to each other. Just go in and have a good game. We have to play complementary football, and work to have a win as a team.
As far as the O-line goes, Charles, one of the things we always hear is hey, you guys, you got to work with those same guys. You develop a rhythm, you develop a chemistry. How tough is it, even if you've got somebody on the other side of the line that's rotating? Obviously, the right tackle spot has been problematic with injuries, so there's just been a number of different guys there. Does that have any impact on you, on your side of the line, or is it in terms of communication and things like that?
I feel like we playing 5 as one, so we have to continue to work on that bond as a group and continue build that bond and that chemistry together. No matter if it's a starting 5 or someone rotating in, like we have to have the same chemistry no matter who's up there.
Right. So I would imagine having Abe Lucas back out there gives you a different, I don't know, feeling, not a shot at the other guys, but Abe's a guy who was a starter, got hurt. He's back now. How much does that change things for you?
I'm excited that Abe, able to come back. He's a tough guy. He's a smart guy. He does a lot of great things well. And I'm just excited he's back.
Well, Charles, it was good to see you guys go out there and get that win. The one thing that I heard from my co-host is that on the bus, on the plane, everybody was just didn't treat it like it was this big thing. It was like, all right, we got to win. Now we're moving on to the next one. Is that kind of how the attitude was after the game?
Yeah, I definitely feel like that because you can't linger on it for too long. We have another game coming up this week, so we gotta watch the film, learn from it, and continue on to the next week.
Hey, before we let you go, what do you do for Thanksgiving? Do you have family that'll be in town? Do you go anywhere? How do you handle Thanksgiving this year?
So usually my family comes up, but I don't think they're coming up this year. So it's kind of up in the air right now.
You're just gonna hang out with teammates? All those without the families in town will get together.
That's what we're gonna do most likely.
Right. Well, good. Hey, Charles, congrats on the win last week. That was an impressive win for everybody and well deserved. And hopefully, we're talking about another one after this weekend. We wish you nothing but the best, and thanks for taking the time.
All right, thank you. Have a good one.